Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you. And we are looking at, I guess, the spoiler that's on the screen, which was something that was talked about for a long time, which is we play Dead by Daylight semi-often, normally at least once a week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week, just kind of depends on the mood. And it was recently revealed at the Resident Evil showcase that Resident Evil was going to, no, this was revealed at the Resident Evil showcase. There was a teaser earlier that the next licensed killer in Dead by Daylight, or licensed collaboration, was going to be with Resident Evil. And everyone was like, oh man, that's so fucking sick! And then there was the whole debate of who we were going to get as the killer and who we were going to get as the survivors. And there was the 3 options that we saw the most were Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 Remake, Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 Remake, or Lady D from Resident Evil Village. A whole bunch of the internet was hoping for Lady D, but also a whole bunch of the internet knows that the killers are made ahead of time. It takes a long time to develop the model, the animations, the mechanics, the coding, programming. And so this was probably decided at least a year ago, if not more. And we'd barely, I don't even know if we'd seen Lady D yet. Maybe we did. And if it was, like, we hadn't hit the point where the internet had lost its collaborative mind about wanting Lady D to crush them in different ways with different parts of her body for satisfaction. So I'm sure now both Capcom and Behavior Interactive would have liked it to be Lady D to really capitalize on that, but they didn't know that she was going to be such a sensation ahead of time. So they went with Nemesis, which is unfortunate because he's the one I wanted the least because he's so generic. He's just the big, strong zombie man, and that's disappointing. He is a classic. He was in the old movies. He was in the old games. He is easily, in terms of like big humanoid monster guy, is the most iconic and recognizable bad guy from Resident Evil. But he's so boring, and I wanted anybody else. I would have taken Mr. X from Resident Evil 2, freaking Mask Man, kind of creepy, you know, the way he just kind of stands around. They probably thought he was too similar to Mike Myers. I understand. I would have even taken Albert Wesker. I'm not sure how that would have worked in terms of as a killer, but I would have taken Albert Wesker. And like, because we don't have that many killers in Dead by Daylight that are just people. We have Legion and we have Ghostface. We could say Huntress technically, but Huntress is also like 6'4" and throws hatchets, and she's a very strong Russian woman. What about Pig? Yes, Pig is just a person, but Pig doesn't behave like a person. Like, Pig moves irregularly. Like, Pig behaves like somebody who has been altered. Whereas, like, Ghostface and Legion are basically just people. None of them behave like normal people, I hope. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's sad. But I would have taken Wesker over Nemesis. It's too late now. We have Nemesis. But we have both the collaboration reveal trailer as well as the gameplay trailer. I don't know much about the mechanics or the reveals in terms of anything beyond essentially beyond this picture. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's check this shit out. Is it a CG cutscene? It'd be sick. It is a CG cutscene. It's Meg. You should not be moving, Meg. You should just be dead. injured state isn't joked with. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, that was very little. So this is 5 minutes of gameplay. I don't know how much we'll see in terms of perks or abilities, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. I might look up what their perks are if we don't get a good idea of it in here. It's in the police station. It's pretty sick. I wonder how close it is to the map of the police station for Resident Evil 2 in terms of the layout, and how much, if any, procedural generation is. It's really close. Because I know, like, the one from Silent Hill, it's the same every time. Some doors can be closed and open. Jill's character model looks really good. They actually said if you play the game, you'll have an advantage. Sick! I mean, obviously the generators and stuff will be in different places, but... Leon, wait, come back, let me heal you. God, why do people never stop and let us heal them? I really hope that Leon has a cosmetic that is his Resident Evil 4 outfit. There's no time. So we just saw Nemesis running around the middle of the police station. One of the things that I will like give behavior a lot of credit to with like Trickster and even here with Nemesis, Trickster's run animation is legitimately terrifying. And Nemesis's here is also quite good. Stars. Are we gonna see anything beyond these two just running around? I mean, the police station looks good, but can we see more? I know that the Resident Evil chapter is already on the test realm. So, I mean, there's already gameplay out there for it. So much for gameplay, more like a map tour? Yeah. Does Nemesis punch people? No, okay. He's got a little tentacle thing. Or maybe he also punches people. Another killer with a ranged attack? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Would have been great if his ranged attack was a fucking rocket launcher. just pulls the rocket launcher off of the back and just boom! You know what? I really dislike insta-down mechanics in Dead by Daylight. I don't like things that insta-down you. I don't like Bubba is my least favorite killer because of how cheese his chainsaw is. And I don't like exposed as a mechanic either. But if Nemesis's power was on a really long cooldown and it was I pull out a fucking rocket launcher and shoot the survivor and it insta-downs them, you know, I might be able to be like, all right, fine. I guess that's okay. Oh, he does punch people. Great. His Mori? Oh, man. I bet his Mori is just like a bunch of zombies eat you or some shit. So you get some sort of effect on... We're just going to look up their shit in a minute. I knew that zombies appeared on the map, and we saw one earlier. Oh, that's fucking cool. They changed what the chests look like for this. That was sick. It's cool. Small shit that they just haven't done. Okay, so there's some sort of blue shit. Oh, yeah. Defeat that zombie with a pallet. Dead. Is that zombie gonna check the locker? That would be fucked. No, it just stood in front of it? Okay. That would be so fucked. I'm gonna hide. Wait, why does Nemesis punch the zombies? I mean, or is it just that he can? Is there a reason for him to? I don't get it. Help. There is a reason? Okay. Okay, that was it. That was the whole thing, huh? Okay. Well, let's look up how their shit works. Dead by Daylight Nemesis perks. Did it already get actually added to? Okay, cool. It did. Okay. So first, let's power T-Virus. Your power expands as your mutation rate grows. Okay. Press and hold the power button to charge an attack. Once charged, tap the attack button to unleash a tentacle strike. Hitting a survivor with a tentacle strike afflicts them with contamination and increases your mutation rate, of which it looks like there are 3 levels of. If the survivor is already contaminated, a tentacle strike will damage them. Interesting. Okay, so you do have to hit them more than once. So survivors who become contaminated briefly suffer from the hindered effect, which means you're slowed down. Survivors can cure contamination by using a vaccine on themselves or other survivors. They're found in supply cases. Okay, so they didn't change what the chests look like. The supply cases are just where you get the vaccines from. And there's only 4 of them on the map. Got it. Fusing the vaccine is briefly revealed to him. Okay. Mutation rate 1, no, nothing different. 2, the tentacle can break walls and pallets. And 3, it has increased range. Okay. So, and then special enemy zombies. T-Virus causes 2 zombies to spawn and roam about the trial grounds. That's not very many. When a zombie attacks, I mean, that's probably a good thing. But when a zombie attacks a survivor, they inflict them with contamination. Okay. If they're already contaminated, they receive damage. Okay. Zombies can be destroyed with a tentacle strike to increase Nemesis' mutation rate, but doing so with a basic attack will not do so. Survivors can destroy zombies with pallets. Destroyed zombies respawn after a short time. 12 seconds? Okay, hold on real quick. Like, there's only 2 zombies, and you can destroy them with a pallet, but they come back in 12 seconds? That's kind of suck. Like, that's a waste of a pallet. That's trash. But anyway, all right. There's the trivia. Okay, so what are his perks? Lethal Pursuer. You were designed to track down and eliminate targets. At the start of the trial, the auras of all survivors are revealed to you for 5, 6, or 7 seconds. That's bullshit. That's such shit. All right. We started... So... This might replace Whispers as a meta perk, because it used to be that you would run Whispers so that you could find somebody as fast as possible. Because you'll run Whispers and you'll run Barbecue and Chili. You find someone as fast as possible, you down them, you hook them, and then you're showed where the other 3 survivors are, and that's how you get your engine rolling, your snowball going down the hill, whatever you want to call it. This just straight up tells you where the survivors are at the very beginning, which lets you get that ball rolling immediately. Now, obviously, it works at the very beginning and doesn't work any longer after that, where Whispers would continue to function. But in terms of just immediately wanting to get started and not have to look for survivors, jeez, is that nuts. Whispers at least, yeah, right. It's really good. You need to use the perk to reset pallets. No, Vandashar, that perk sucks. That's a waste of time, too. All right, Hysteria. You know how to brutalize one member of the team to cause a panic. Whenever you put a healthy survivor into the injured state with a basic attack, all injured survivors suffer Oblivious for 20, 25 to 30 seconds. It has a 60-second cooldown. Meh. Oblivious, just in case, means that you can't see the killer's red stain, nor can you hear their terror radius. You are oblivious. You don't know where they are. But, yeah, it sounds shit. And Eruption. The NEA parasite provides you with the intelligence and awareness needed to set a trap. After kicking a generator, its aura is highlighted in yellow. When you put a survivor into the dying state with a basic attack, every affected generator explodes, regressing their progress by 6%, and their auras disappear. Any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and suffer from the incapacitated status effect. I actually don't know what incapacitated is. For up to 14 seconds. Incapacitated. You cannot repair generators, sabotage hooks, use items, interact with other survivors, or cleanse totems. So they can't do shit? Okay, that's... I don't like that one. How many things even cause incapacitated? 3 total things before this. No, 2 total things. Blood Bond and Weighted Head, which Weighted Head is new. So, okay, this is a very recent thing. Gross. Gross. I hate it. Okay, all right. Let's find... Let's find the Jill Valentine, Leon Scott Kennedy. All right, who we got first? Jill, what do you do? Jill, what do you do? You cleanse totems 20% faster. You gain a stackable 20% cleansing speed per totem cleansed. And after cleansing a totem, the aura of the totem farthest away from you is revealed for up to 4 seconds. I love it. I love it. It's great. Makes me happy. That's awesome. Okay, what else we got? Like, that one perk, really fucking cool. Okay, Resurgence. You've come back from near impossible odds and you will do it again. After being unhooked or unhooking yourself, you instantly gain 50% to your healing progress. It's not bad, but it's not good either. Like, it means that you're halfway healed when you get off a hook. But the problem is it doesn't do anything else, and you are relying on either being able to heal yourself or someone else healing you. I don't know how I feel about that one. All right, last one. Blast Mine. After repairing generators for a total of 66%, Blast Mine activates. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, press the ability button to install a trap, which stays active for up to 45 seconds. The aura of trapped generators are revealed in yellow to all survivors. Generator can only be affected by 1 Blast Mine. When the killer damages a trapped generator, it explodes, stunning them and blinding anyone nearby. Okay, so, like, here's what I'll say about this. It's cool, okay? It's cool. But it's not incredible because there's 2 situations that occur here, okay? There's 2 situations that exist with Blast Mine. You trap a generator, okay? You trap a generator and the killer is coming after you and he decides that I'm going to kick this generator before I chase the survivors. He is already wasting the time of letting you get farther away. And all this does is increase that time to where you're able to get farther away from the killer that is right next to the generator you're working on. You pop it on as they're approaching, and then they will either ignore it and chase you or kick it and chase you. The other option is you install it and run away, and the killer comes back later and kicks it when no one's around, and it wastes 5 seconds of the killer's time. It's cool in terms of its design, in terms of what it does, in terms of, like, having this option and, like, the idea of I can fight back a little bit. I don't actually see it being very useful. Additionally, if they're running regression perks, one of the most common of which is Hex Ruin, to where it just automatically starts regressing before they even kick it. If you don't get a red Hex Ruin, they're never going to go kick it because they never have to. So it's not bad, but I don't see it actually being as good as it sounds. Okay, Leon, what do you do? What do you do? Bite the bullet. Pain hurts you as much as anyone else, but you'd prefer others don't know that. When healing, you make no noise, including grunts of pain. Failing healing skill checks do not trigger a loud noise notification and only apply a regression penalty of 3 to 1%. Very cool. Very cool. That's super cool. Especially if you're okay, so I really like these skills that are in the game that help people that may struggle with skill checks. Because people do. Timing is hard for some people. And we had Mechanic with Fang Min, which will help you with skill checks on generators in terms of if you fail one, you have a chance of the generator not popping, although you lose an additional regression on it. And this is along those same lines. And it also makes healing safer because healing's quieter. I like this. This is a very cool perk. It's not incredible. It's not broken. It's a fine perk. All right, what else we got? Flashbang. After repairing generators for a total of at least 50% at max level, Flashbang enters. Enter a locker while empty-handed and press the ability button to craft a flash grenade. Okay. Detonates with a loud bang and flashing lights. Triggers a loud noise notification. Can be used to distract and blind. It has 1 charge. So, okay. Here's the thing. If anyone's ever played Dead by Daylight during an event, they normally have firecrackers. Firecrackers basically function the same way. However, I don't know if any of you have tried to use a firecracker. They're so difficult to use. Fun. Yes, Athena. They are very fun. In terms of actually using them effectively, especially for the sake of like trying to use them to blind a killers, like to get a save with a firecracker, I don't think I've ever seen it happen. And that includes watching streams and stuff. I don't think I've ever seen it happen. Maybe this one will be easier because it's actually like a perk and it's a flashbang instead of a firecracker and stuff. And it'll have a better chance or a bigger area that it functions in or something like that. But the other question is, can the flash grenade, can you get more than one? Like if you craft one and use it, can you go get another one? Or repair some generators some more and then craft another one? Curious, it doesn't say. All right, last one. Rookie Spirit. Keep a careful eye on objectives when they're slipping away. While repairing generators, complete at least 3 good or great skill checks to activate Rookie Spirit for the remainder of the trial. Once active, the auras of any regressing generators are revealed to you. I mean, it's unique, but it doesn't do... Okay, this is a really silly statement, but it's what my brain said. It doesn't do anything beyond what it says. Which, it specifically shows you regressing generators, but this just feels like something worse than freaking Felix's... I can't remember what it's called, but it just shows you generators when you're within like 40 meters of them or something like that. And that one only deactivates for like 10 seconds right after you finish repairing generators. But otherwise, you're just a survivor that can basically see generators as long as you're within half the map from them, it feels like. This feels like a worse one of those. I mean, I guess it's good for you trying to be able to, like, go stop the regression of a generator, but most of the time, you're going to just try and get to the generator that's closest to you. So, I don't know. His stuff is all cute. It's all kind of fun, but really, here's the MVP right here. Fucking Counterforce. I love this. This is great. I love this perk. I want it. I will probably run it instead of small game. Anyway, fun times all around. I wanted to get the this back open. Yeah, give me this back open so that I can go to this. Pause. How dare you? Anyway, to you watching right now, what did you think? Are you psyched out of your mind? Have you tried it on the public test realm? Because I do know that as of recording this right now, that the Resident Evil chapter is available on the public test realm, which if you play Dead by Daylight on PC, you can access for free. So you could go try it out. You'd be able to go try Nemesis, Jill, Leon, have a good time. I'm sure it'll come out eventually. I don't know if they said when it's actually going to come out. Normally, once things hit test realm, it's not very long before we actually see it on live. So, what are your thoughts? And if you've seen some of the gameplay for it beyond what we just seen, what are your thoughts having either watched or experienced it in a deeper setting than what we just experienced? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below, or you can keep the conversation going with us on Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, some of these trailers, including these ones, were actually provided from the Discord server and our community. There's a channel dedicated to them, and you're free to drop links there that we can watch together on stream. And we stream 4 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. I'd love to see you there. But we're going to get out of here, everybody. So I hope to see you in one of those places. There's lots of other videos that you can go watch. So if you do go watch one of those other videos, or if we see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.